And among them the renowned bard was singing, while they sat in silence, listening. And he sang of the Achaeans' return, the grievous one, which Pallas Athena had ordained from Troy. And from above, the daughter of Icarius, wise Penelope, perceived the divine song, and she came down the high staircase of her house, not alone, but with 2 handmaids following her. And when she, noble among women, came to the suitors, she stood by the pillar of the well-built roof, holding her shining veil before her cheeks, and her faithful handmaids stood on either side of her. And weeping, she then spoke to the divine bard. Phemius, for you know many of other charms of mortal men, the deeds of men and gods which singers celebrate. Sing for them one of those as you sit beside them while they listen in silence and drink wine. But cease this grievous song, which always breaks my sweet heart within my breast, since upon me has come a grief beyond forgetting. For I ever long for the memory of such a man, a husband whose fame is wide throughout Greece and Argos. Then in turn, thoughtful Telemachus answered her, Mother, why do you deny the noble bard his pleasure, to delight as he mind urges him? It is not the bards who are to blame, but it is Zeus himself who is to blame in some way, who gives to each man of toil whatever he wills. And there is no cause for blame that he sings the evil fate of the Danaans, for that song men praise most of all, that which seems ever newest to its listeners. But let your heart and spirit endure to hear it, for Odysseus alone did not lose his day of return at Troy. Many other men also perished there. But go back to your house and attend to your own tasks, the loom and the distaff, and command your handmaids to go about their work. For speech shall be the concern of men, and most of all of me, for authority lies in this house. And she, struck with wonder, went back to her chamber, for she laid her son's wise words to heart. And going up to the upper room with her handmaids, she then wept for Odysseus, her beloved husband, until bright-eyed Athena cast sweet sleep upon her eyelids. And the suitors made an uproar throughout the shadowy halls, and all of them longed to lie beside her in her bed. But among them, thoughtful Telemachus began to speak. Suitors of my mother, possessed of overweening arrogance, for now let us feast and take our pleasure, and let there be no shouting, since it is a fine thing to listen to such a bard as this, whose voice is like that of the gods. But at dawn, let us all go to the assembly and sit there, so that I may plainly declare my word to you, that you must depart from these halls, and seek other feasts, consuming your own goods, taking turns in your own houses. But if this seems to you the better course, that a single man's livelihood be destroyed without recompense, then go on, yet I will call upon the gods whoever are, in case Zeus in some way grants that deeds of requital come to pass. Then, without payment you shall perish within these halls. So he spoke, and all of them bit their lips in silence, marveling at Telemachus, who spoke with boldness. Then in turn Antinous, son of Eupeithes, addressed him. Telemachus, surely the gods themselves are teaching you to speak with lofty words and with boldness. May the son of Cronos never make you king in Sigurd Ithaca, though by birth it is your rightful due. Then in turn, wise Telemachus answered him, Antinous, will you indeed take offense at whatever I say? And I would gladly accept this, if you should grant it. Do you think this is the worst fate among men? For it is no bad thing to be king. A man's house quickly grows rich, and he himself is held in greater honor. Yet there are many other princes of the Achaeans in Sigurd Ithaca, both young and old. One of them may well hold this power, since noble Odysseus is dead. But I will be lord of my own house, and of the servants whom noble Odysseus won for me." Then in turn Eurymachus, son of Polybus, addressed him. "Telemachus, indeed these things lie in the lap of the gods, who shall rule among the Achaeans in Sigurd Ithaca, but you yourself should hold your possessions and rule your own house. May no man come who by force against your will shall seize your goods while Ithaca is still inhabited. But I would ask you, noble one, about this stranger. From where is this man, and from what land does he claim to be? Where is his lineage, and where is his native land and fields? Does he bring some message of your father's return, or has he come here on some business of his own? For he sprang up suddenly and is gone at once, nor did he remain to be known. Yet in appearance he did not seem a base man." Then in turn wise Telemachus answered him, "Eurymachus, the return of my father is indeed lost, and I no longer trust any message that may come from anywhere, nor do I heed prophecies, such as my mother might inquire of a seer calling him into the palace. But this stranger is a guest friend of my father, from Taphos, and he claims to be Mentis, son of wise Anchialus, and to rule over the sea-loving Taphians." So spoke Telemachus, and in his heart he acknowledged the immortal goddess. And the suitors turned to dancing and to the lovely song, taking their delight while they waited for evening to come. And as they rejoiced, dark evening came upon them, and then, having lain down to rest, each returned to his own house. Telemachus went to his chamber, set within the fair courtyard, highly built in a secluded place, and there he lay down upon his bed, pondering many things in his mind. And with him went faithful Euryclea, carrying burning torches. Euryclea, daughter of Ops, son of Pisenor, whom once Laertes had bought with his own wealth when she was still in the flower of youth, for the price of 20 oxen. And in the house he honored her equally with his dutiful wife, yet he never shared her bed, for he avoided his wife's anger. And she, who carried burning torches beside him, loved him more than all the maidservants, and she had tended him since he was a little child. She opened the doors of the well-built chamber, and he sat upon his bed and took off his soft tunic, and he placed it into the hands of the prudent old woman. Then she folded it and smoothed the garment, and hanging it upon a peg beside the trilled bedstead, she went forth from the chamber, and she drew the door shut with a silver bolt, and stretched it fast with a leather strap. There he lay through the night, wrapped in solitude, pondering in his mind the path that Athena had shown him.